Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit differently. See, a friend of mine just got me PixArk, which is the new open world survival game developed by the same guys who made Ark Survival Evolved, Snail Games. And as of right now, as of recording this video, I have played 32 hours of this game. And what I can tell you from having played it this much is that there are so many things wrong with this game, it makes me question whether the game devs actually play tested their own game. First and foremost, let's talk about their portal system. So in every biome, you'll find one or two different kinds of portals that will take you across certain amounts of land, not too far, and get you into a different biome. This allows you to get to and from different places rather quickly, instead of having to actually fly there. Except often, because of the procedurally generated nature of the map, some of these portals are placed off the sides of cliffs. And whether you're falling 2 blocks or 3 blocks, you will lose about half your health at the minimum if you take damage. You are going to likely break your leg and pray to God there's nothing on the other side of that portal that wants to kill you. Let's talk about the procedurally generated nature of this map. So you've got about 4 different locations where you'll spawn that will have a biome tag called Novice Greenlands. This is basically where you'll start out, and it's supposed to be the happy little building area where you can be low level and all that stuff and still be alive. Likely, you'll end up building your base here, except the problem comes with what is around you. Now there is a scaler on the map that'll basically tell you what the level of difficulty is of the maps and biomes around you. In the server that I have played with my friends and the ones that I've made myself, it's almost guaranteed that some of those spawns, if not most of the spawns, will be surrounded by magic forests and doom forests, which are on the harder level of difficulty. Oh, well, that's fine. Just don't go into that biome. Doesn't matter. The things from that biome will come and get me. I can't tell you how many times that me and my 3 friends have basically fought off werewolves with sticks. Unfortunately, additionally with the biome problem, there's also a spawn rate problem. As opposed to the traditional Ark Survival Evolved, creatures would come and go at a reasonable rate. In this game, there are creatures everywhere, all kinds, and even if you're in a populated area, too bad, there are going to be more. And some of them, you may not be able to kill. In fact, they might impede your ability to do a lot of things at your base. For example, you could be building and suddenly you'll hear large stomping. What could that be? Is it a T-Rex? Is it some terrible other creature I have yet to meet, a Cyclops or some sort? No, it's probably what they call sauropods. You would know them as Diplos or Branos. They're probably just walking over your house, it's fine. But, you gotta be careful. If that tail gets in the way while you're mining out dirt or rock or killing a smaller tame, it will swing its tail and destroy everything. Kill all of your dinosaurs in about 1 swipe and set you back to square one. But Trups, can you kill them? No. Well, how about tame them? Nope. You have to be level 70 to tame it. Because apparently, in this world of PixArk, you can passive tame Stegosauruses, Triceratops, Brontos even, because, those creatures love to just eat berries out of your hand. They totally are territorial and would run you down. No, of course. Unfortunately, in this game, they have nerfed the ability to knock out a dinosaur. And by knock out the dinosaur, I mean some creatures require a infinitesimal amount of arrows to knock them out. In Ark Survival Evolved, you were able to tame a Triceratops, maybe level 20 or so, probably earlier. Once you got sleepy arrows, narcotic arrows, you could knock out a Triceratops. And then you wouldn't necessarily have to really hurt for bushes or thatch, wood, or berries, because Triceratops will assist in the gathering of those resources. But you gotta be a certain level to tame certain creatures now, because the passive system is a way that they have tried to limit the player on how much and how far advanced they could get, because the nature of this game has a balance problem. The game is unbalanced. Creatures that are low level will kill you. Creatures that are high level will kill you. It doesn't matter. Some of the creatures in this game are so overwhelmingly strong that if you are playing by yourself, it is unlikely that you will ever get a chance to kill them. The Argentavis in this game takes between 10 to 40 arrows to knock out, depending on its level. But at that point, if it's already looking at you, you've got 2 shots. It can hit you about twice before you die. And if you can pop off 10 arrows before it hits you twice, congratulations, you deserve to get that Argentavis. But what with all of the spawning in those areas, you're lucky that you'll survive long enough to tame it. Do I think the game is completely screwed? No. I think the game is actually quite good and it has a lot of promise. But right now they need to work on the actual balance fix. They need to decide what they want for the player. If you're a player and you're not supposed to handle sauropods until level 70, don't make 4 of them spawn in the novice Greenland. Don't make it so that you accidentally tap 4 different blocks when you're swinging an axe. And there's no way to adjust the spawn point either, because it's not a definitive map like Ark Survival where you can spawn in. And lastly, the last thing I want to touch on is the actual leveling system and the Ingrams and how they've divvied them all out. I'm level 53 right now in the local server. I can't even kill level 16 certain creatures. I've got iron weapons, I've got iron armor when it's appropriate, I've got fur armor when it's appropriate. I even have a pistol. Guess what? It's not useful. If I want to get magic, I need to get a zombie heart. Where do I get a zombie heart? Probably in a cave or the magic lands, where the zombies are. So you go and try and kill the zombie. Turns out there's spectral wolves and shadow leopards trying to kill you. No magic for you. And for those who have played Ark Survival, there is a certain amount of frustration that you expect. Well, werewolves basically one-shot most tames. Spectral wolves will fight off most tames. Oh, and by the way, a shadow dragon and any of your flying tames will spiral up into the sky indefinitely until one of them suddenly drops. And it's usually your tame, because you're not going to kill a shadow dragon. You can tell all this by its level. The level of the thing that you're going to build for, if you're level 80, then you can deal with the Mega Rock Dragon. What happens if you're near the Mega Rock Dragon ahead of time? What happens when the Shadow Dragon comes in on your house? You got a saddle for that? You got enough magic arrows for that? Probably not. I do think this game has a lot of potential, but there needs to be some serious fixing going on, because right now, it's just frustrating. Thanks a lot. If you agree with me, leave a like. If you don't, comment and tell me why. Alright guys, take it easy. Quick side note before I let you guys go. Apparently, earlier today, they actually updated this game, so where sauropods no longer spawn in noob areas. They also did a couple other changes, like decreased effectiveness of a saddle, decreased effectiveness on a melee weapon, optimized effectiveness on copper armor. Well, hey, maybe I won't die as easy. Alright, later.